Hi, my name's Shane Richard at Wayne's Barbershop in Mystic, Connecticut. I'm here with Easy Blade, and I'm going to show you how to do a taper with an Oster fast feed and maybe a little design in the back. We'll see. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Okay?
What?
So when I start a fast feed taper, you always have to comb through it. I have a wide tooth comb right now. It's a clipper comb, and this is my Oster fast feed. In the beginning, I close it all the way to zero gap it, and I start low. And you see his wave, the pattern of the back of his hair right here. It's kind of like an M. So that means it's, you know, he's got some hair here, but his hair is probably going to taper very nicely and hold the design very nicely. So I have the Oster fast feed closed all the way. And you can start with a little bit of clipper over comb. And when I clipper over comb, come up, bring it out. Come up, bring it out. When you're clipper over combing, you're always looking at the way the hair is going. So you always comb it out first. And his hair mostly goes in this direction right here. So it's pretty easy. So you're gonna go up with it. You're not going that way. You're not going that way. You're going up. And clipper over comb. Comb. Boom. 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 Just like that. And I still have it closed. And always be in front of your section that you are cutting. Can't stress that enough. Because if you're cutting this part and you're standing over here, you can't see it. So always be in front of your section that you are cutting. Still closed. Just touching, tapping it. And know your tools. I've been cutting with a fast feed for over 10 years now. It was one of the first clippers I got to use because my brother told me to use it because it's a great tapering clipper. So I still have this closed. And we got the bottom line down. See, it's still a little uneven. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's looking good. Now, I'm going to open this up. So it goes from a 0 to a 1. And I'm not flat on the skin. I am out, and I'm just using the teeth here. You see it? So I'm out like this, tapering it, just using the teeth. I'm not flat against the head like you're doing a skin fade. So you're really feathering this. And you're holding it very lightly in your hand. You want to have complete control. You already see the taper. Coming. Clipper over comb is very important when you're using a fast feed. See his hair going that way? I'm meeting the clippers right head to head with it. against the grain, always. Once you start getting a feel for it, do a little more and a little more. You can always switch back and forth to your zero gap, or even you can go in the middle, right there, if you need to. But I try to have a nice flicking motion here, and it's quick, but what I'm doing is like that. You see how the taper's starting to form? You can't stress enough when you're doing a fade, keep your area clean. If you have a brush, you can use a brush. Have a vacuum. And get back to work. Now, when you're at this point, you see it's tapering. Great. And you can line it up a little bit. Then you can go back with the fast feed. Now what I was saying earlier is that when I was doing the taper, I wasn't flat against the head. Maybe when you're down here, you're flat against the head. Once you start going up in here, see, I go from here to here. I start feathering. And sound, you can hear it cutting hair. That's good. And it's almost like we're feathering it. See? Not flat, I'm angled. I'm holding it very lightly. Am I hurting you?
No.
No? Does it feel pretty light?
Yeah.
And there you go. Now that we got the taper done, we can do the design now, and we can revisit the taper later. So that's pretty much how you do a fast feed taper. Now that we have the taper pretty much finished, still a little dark in some areas, that's fine. We can revisit the taper. Now let's put a little design in there. When I do a design, try to make it simple. Clean. You always want to hit the top line and then the bottom line of the trimmer. You can always go back with a razor. This is the Easy Blade shaving gel. I'm going to use this on the design, but you can use this on anything. If you're shaving like your face, you can do a full face shave with this stuff. It's super clean, smells great, and it's an easy shave. I'm applying the Easy Blade safest way. So what I love about these Easy Blade razors is that it's double packaged, so snapping them isn't tough at all. They fit nicely in the Easy Blade straight razor. revisit the taper now. Now you're just... What I'm doing now is you're really trying to complement the design now with the taper. You put that time in for a cool little design, you want the taper to follow up. So when I'm doing enhancements, I use an airbrush and semi-permanent hair color. And I use a business card. And it goes a little something like that. Now, when I'm doing this, just being careful, looking at it from every angle. Now, after I use the semi-permanent color to do the design, I do use hair fibers. Now, hair fibers, they just touch everything up perfectly. They are less permanent than the semi-permanent dye though. But if you want it to come out pretty and it's artwork, you do what you can. Then after this, you hit it with a trimmer again. You can hit it with some hairspray or the spray you got with the hair fiber pump. Or you can just leave it, however you're feeling. But this is where the art comes down to, doing this kind of stuff. Because this is just fun for me. I enjoy this a lot. Alright, that's the finished product. That's how you do a fast feed taper with a design and some enhancements.